good way to start.
I know. Sorry.
Hi.
Hi. This is Jenna. I'm Jenna. Then, well, this is Jenna, because that's how we do it on our recordings, on our podcast.
It's different when you're live, right?
Because I don't have to be like, this is, because you can see me. So I am Jenna.
And I am Heather.
And this is Conspiracies Unlocked with our special Britney Spears commentary, The Woman in Me. And we are currently doing gonna comment on chapter 16, pages 93 to 101. So, let's just get right into it. Justin slept with 6 or 7 girls after they broke up.
Justin Timberlake was a thought.
Really?
I mean...
That hoe over there?
In her mind. In
I don't know if
Britney's
that's
mind.
the right word. We can do better. Fucking fucktard. Asshole. Douchebox.
He cheated on her, and then he just continued to spread his penis around.
Mm-hmm. His seeds. So Britney at that point was like, fuck it. I'll move on too.
She's like, if he's dating... She was actually, like, nice about it. She's like, yeah, he is with, like, 6 or 7 other women. But, like, if he's dating, I guess I'll date, too.
Sure, why not?
I would have been like, if he's going to be a fucking whore...
I'm going to kill him. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oops. So,
she
ended up... She pointed out Colin Farrell.
Ooh.
But
Colin Farrell, I remember when they hooked up.
I
so remember when she hooked up with Colin Farrell because the pictures came out. My sister was like obsessed with Colin Farrell. Oh
Me
my
too.
God. I think we all were.
No, I have the DVD.
Colin Farrell.
SWAT. And SWAT was the movie that he was working on. She went to the set.
Swoon.
She went to the set of SWAT. And I'm like, that was like the first action movie I ever saw.
He's like the hottest Irishman I think I've ever seen in my life. He's Irish, you know?
No. I only know him from SWAT. I've never seen him in anything else.
He has like an actual Irish accent when he talks.
All I know from him is SWAT.
Brown hair, brown eyes. Ugh, dreamy.
The bate. There's one scene in SWAT where they're on the beach.
Dreamy.
And he's just like this. And in fact, it's chapter 8 on the DVD. So if you girls want to go see it,
we love you, Colin.
It's about 50 minutes into
I've seen his sex tape.
I think it's 53
Have you
minutes.
seen his sex tape?
No, all I've seen is SWAT.
I've seen his sex tape, but all I gotta say is the guy talks a lot. Like,
really? Because everyone swoons over that, I guess.
No, it's like conversation shit.
Okay, I don't know.
You'd have to watch his sex tape.
Anyway, so Britney and Colin had a fun 2 weeks, and then it was over. So, but Britney got to go to the premiere of the movie. So.
2 weeks probably felt like a long time with him because his sex tape, he can go for a long time. So 2 weeks, she was probably pretty sore after like one day.
I didn't see that sex tape.
I saw it. Yeah.
I did see Paris Hilton's. I had that DVD.
I've seen hers too. But Colin Farrell's was interesting.
Okay, anyways. So, she tried to get herself out there after that. And she had serious social anxiety. She would get panic and embarrassment in social settings. And she
wore a PJ top by mistake.
Oh,
wow. Yeah. That's the thing that got me. Okay, I'm sorry I'm focused on a sex tape, but why do you think she had the PJ top on?
Because they rolled out of bed.
Rolling out of bed. She's like, whoopsie, I wore it to the premiere. I don't know why. Oh, I know why, Britney. I love how you added that in the book. A week.
Right.
I don't know why you wore it either.
So, anyways, back to the embarrassment in social settings.
I thought that was funny.
She was just like, everything, it got worse when everything she did, and she didn't do, no matter what she did, it was on the magazine covers. Even if she didn't do it, it's still gonna say she did it, and if she did it, then it's gonna be like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah, she like can't win.
And like the unflattering photos of her, just everything, and it was just, she was just plastered everywhere. And at the same time, Justin and Christina Aguilera got the cover of Rolling Stone together, all looking all sexy and blah blah blah. Like, and I thought about it, and they never got any bad publicity. Like, Christina Aguilera never got bad publicity. I don't remember her.
I think they were biased towards Christina.
Yes. Because Christina, I never once saw her in tabloids or anything like that. They never followed her. They never cared about her.
The only thing I remember is just the Eminem song where he disses her about who she gave head to first. I mean, and that could have, people could have just thought that was just like a funny rhyme.
It was,
not even like a true, like, she hooked up with both of them.
No,
you know?
3 of them, whatever. No.
Or whatever.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Because that's what Eminem does. He just, like, rhymes and stuff, whatever. It doesn't matter. And I remember them making kind of a big deal about it, and I think that Christina even laughed it off. Like, she wasn't even, like, she was just like, that's just what he does, like, fuck off. Like, at the end of the day.
She didn't care, no. And the thing for her, it's still publicity.
Yeah.
So whether it's good or bad, she's still getting mentioned.
But for Britney, it was all bad. There was no good publicity.
No, that's true.
And with Christina, it was always good. That was the one little dent. Little ding on her perfect.
And for Britney, this is before her mental breakdown.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for that to come up in the book.
So the thing is
this is all leading up to it.
It was already bad.
Yeah.
So then it just got fucking.
I keep waiting, and it's getting worse and worse and worse, and I'm waiting for the mental breakdown. It has to happen soon. But it didn't happen until 2008, and we're only at like 2002, 3.
What year was her kids born?
7, 6,
6. Maybe 5 or 6, maybe.
Yeah. So, anyways,
I don't remember.
Everyone talked bad about Britney with the press, her friends, everybody. Even when they were trying to be like her friends and nice, it was still like a double-edged sword. Like, it was like, no matter what they said, they couldn't. It wasn't good. And I'm just kind of wondering if that was her thinking that, being self-conscious, or if that was reality. Like, maybe some people did, but there was good things that were being said.
I mean, she was
like, no matter what, it was like pouring salt in an open wound.
Yeah, that's sad.
So, I mean, so even if they were trying to be nice and talking, like, because even Christina at one point was like, yeah, I wish that Britney and Justin would get back together. That was still like, ow, to her, even though Christina didn't say anything bad. Like, that would have been something nice to say. But she still took it as bad. So it's like she's being overly sensitive as well, right?
Well, because she was so in love with Justin. And then they went through the whole, like, baby, abortion and everything. And he cheated on her so many times. So it was such like already
such a dick, douchey box motherfucker.
It was already like such a touchy subject, like, you know what I mean, like, of all the people that she dated, he was like the one that really got to her.
Yeah, well, that was her first love or whatever.
Yeah.
So what was interesting is that she ended up going to New York City and getting a 4-story apartment in NoHo, which there's Soho. This was NoHo.
NoHo.
So Soho must be southern, and then NoHo must be northern. That's all I can think of. But anyways.
Yeah, it's weird, NoHo.
Yeah, so
NoHo. She's like, I ain't NoHo.
NoHo.
I ain't NoHo. I'm going to NoHo.
Yeah, so she got a 4-story apartment that Cher used to live in.
That's awesome.
That's so cool. And she just like kind of stayed there. She really didn't talk to anyone except for her security guard. And
at that point, why would you talk to
anybody? She would just like, and she's in a 4-story apartment. Why not? With a great view of New York, of the Eiffel Tower, she said. Or not Eiffel, sorry, Empire State Building.
Yeah, it's like
wrong tower, sorry. She did, one of the times that she did go out, she did find Robin Williams in an elevator.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, it was the first time I left in so long. I turned around and it was Robin Williams talking to me.
Aww.
And, yeah, she did, like, take out every meal. She liked staying at home. She liked being out of the press. And she just wanted to.
Which makes sense because she was an introvert.
Yeah.
Or she is an introvert.
So
at least back then.
Yeah, and so she went.
From what we
She ended up going out with her cousin in New York City and had a bunch of fun. Smoked pot for the first time. And ended up stumbling back to her apartment and just, like, she finally felt one with New York City. She just like went on the balcony and was just like looking out at the Eiffel.
She's all stuck on stupid. She's all like having an epiphany.
Yeah.
Like, oh, New York is beautiful.
Oh my God, I love this city. Yeah, exactly. And then Madonna visited. And
Thank you, Madonna.
And when she came, she was like, oh, she went straight to the window and was like, nice view. I'm sure Madonna had been there before with Cher.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Yeah,
like, she's
I'm
like, oh,
sure.
I know where this place is.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Madonna kind of became her, like, mentor. And was trying to get Britney into Kabbalah and let the
I remember
that too. I remember
she always had the little red band, like
Britney or Madonna, because I remember Madonna was all into Kabbalah.
Britney had the red like cloth bracelet for a long time.
Yeah, and so Madonna left her a whole like case of Zohar books that are like their like Bible, the Kabbalah Bible. And she ended up getting a tattoo for one of like, and it was the symbol of like one of like the 80 different names for God. But this one meant healing, and she got in the back of her neck, so it was like the symbol for healing is on the back of her neck. And then Madonna just kept telling her, you need to take time for your soul, you need to like just chill out. And she just like Madonna just like modeled strength and was like, you could be professional or diva or nice, but Madonna saw that she was a pleaser. She wanted to please her parents, her friends, her family, her audience. She was just always like trying to give and please, not doing much for herself. And she realized that she had become...
By the way, I love how she wrote on the back.
I ran out of paper.
Of your notebook.
I ran out of paper. There's literally like 6 pages left. I ripped them all out.
I just think it's funny.
So Britney then felt like she had somewhere in her early teens become passive due to the way that her dad treated her mom and her little sister treated her mom.
Yeah.
That she had become passive, like her mom, just taking it and taking it and taking it.
Yeah.
And she wished that she had been more of a badass and that she had a mentor like Madonna from the get-go to be like, no, fucking own this shit, this is you, blah, blah, blah. And like Madonna had already gone through so much. Actually, I wanted to read it. I didn't feel like writing it on the back of my notebook. So I will tell you what Madonna... So Madonna had won an award right around this time. And it was... She accepted her Billboard Woman of the Year award a few years prior.
Oh, yeah.
And she said she had been subjected to, quote-unquote, blatant what is that?
Misogyny.
Sexism, constant bullying, and relentless abuse. If you're a girl, you have to play the game. What is that game? You're allowed to be pretty and cute and sexy, but don't act too smart, don't have an opinion.
Yeah.
And it's so true.
Yeah, they just want you to be like a good little housewife.
Yeah, no.
They want good little woman in the kitchen. Stay in the kitchen.
Or be seen and not heard.
Yeah.
That's what I'm always like. We have to be seen and not heard.
Yeah.
You know, be all cute, pretty, sit in the corner, don't talk.
Yeah.
Just smile and nod. To the point where like Felicia would, anytime that Britney went out anywhere, Felicia would write thank you notes, like hand done thank you notes. And she's like, that was just because like Southern and I'm pleasing in that way. And so was it because then they would write to like the chef or a thank you note to the chef of the club.
I'm sure they appreciated that though.
But
especially coming from like a big celebrity, they probably never got thank you notes.
But I wonder if it was to be Southern, to be pleasing, or if it was merely to be like, hey, so if publicity comes here, I was nice, fucking leave me, don't talk about me.
Oh, maybe.
So, anyways, the reason why Madonna was there, or no, that wasn't the reason why. I'm not sure why Madonna was there.
Just to mentor her. Right?
Yeah, but she ended up doing the VMA kiss with Madonna.
Oh, yeah, that was a big deal.
Big deal. But
huge. When I saw that as, I know she kissed Christina too, but she kissed Britney first. And I always saw that as Madonna kind of passing the torch.
For the princess of pop.
Yeah. I don't
know
why,
I guess that Britney had wanted to do the song Me Against the Music performance at the VMAs.
But Madonna's in that.
not in the beginning.
Oh.
Her managers and stuff were like, no, Britney, you can't do that, blah, 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 because she needed to have something better from what she had come off of, Toxic or I'm a Slave for You. One of those songs was her previous song.
Oh, yeah, they wanted to kind of up it.
Yeah, and she really wanted to do it, and she was like, well, what if I got someone to do it with me? Or what if we did it at the VMAs? Because if you do something, like if you have the event to catapult it,
millions of people are
that
watching.
song will be like the next big thing. So she was like, what if I get Madonna, because we're already going to be performing at the VMAs, what if we do a little bit of it with Madonna? And so Britney was like, I'll go to her and ask her. Fuck all the agents, fuck all the shit, I'll just talk to her. And
they already had a friendship.
Yeah, and Britney had balls and asked Madonna to do that. Like, while they were, like, performing already for the VMAs, she was like, hey, can we do this, like, song too? And so then Madonna was in on it with her at that point. So, what Britney noticed about Madonna when they were practicing or doing the music video for the Me Against the Music, Madonna had ripped her dress, and everything was put on hold. Even Britney had to go to her trailer for 4 hours while her seamstress came and fixed her dress.
Oh.
And Madonna,
it is Madonna, though.
Can you please be less of a prima donna? But Britney was like, she never sacrificed her vision. So, like, where Britney was like, she said, if a heel fell off.
People pleasing.
If a heel fell off, she would just be like, oh, it's fine. I'll just limp over here and we'll get it done, whatever. It was, like, very eye-opening for Britney to see somebody take control and just be like, no, this is not going to fly. This needs to be fixed if you want to continue with this music video, or it's not going to work. Yeah. So, fix it.
Let's go.
Yeah. And so, Britney really wanted to have, like, that power. I don't want to say power, but, like, that badassery, that, like, confidence, that, like, let's do this.
Assertive.
Yeah. She wanted to, like, be able to walk in the room like Madonna and be like, this is how it is. This is what I signed up for. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for this. No. Just no.
Yeah.
Fix this and this and this, and then we'll get back to this.
We're going to make it work in the end, but we need to get there. We're not there yet because of XYZ.
At the same time, Britney wanted to keep her, like, a nice persona, and, like, still be a nice person. But it's like, in this industry, there's no room for nice. You can't be both.
That's sad, though.
So it's really sad.
Yeah.
So that is how chapter 16 ends. And thank you guys so much for listening. And we will be moving on to chapter 17 soon. So stay tuned.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. We need a clicker.